Alright, welcome to another episode of The Home Gamer playing Final Fantasy XIV. And in this episode, I'm working on leveling my rogue class. So I got it up to 10. I want to get it up to, I think, at least 15. And so I just acquired 10. So I think I am going to go back to the Rogues Guild and Lima Lominsa Lower Decks. And the quickest way for me to get there is to teleport and then go from there. So that's what we're going to do. Alright, so the guild is this way, I believe. Gotta go down to the lower level from here. I think this is the right way. Perhaps it's not. Let's take a look. Yeah, I could do it this way. So we should be given a quest, a level 10 quest for the guild at this point. It'll probably result in some sort of level 10 or 11 gear for this class, and a new and upgraded weapon. I guess that's the guy I gotta talk to. Now we've got your blood rushing. Let's say it's time to get down to work. First things first, we need to track down them adult cows. What rooked that Magitech gadget? Might be as one of our rogues has heard something. The guild thrives on information, you see, and we've agents scattered far and wide with their glazes keen and their wattles to the ground. Let's play us a visit to Itoan at Drowning Wench and ask her for a weak L and see what she gets. Yeah, I'm not setting you up for a laugh, trust me. Alright, so it seems we're going to try to do some information gathering. So I have to go to the Drowning Wench, which is not sure where. Let's go back up one. Where is it? Alright. Click on that. Alright, it's near the Aft Castle. Alright. Let's go ahead and exit. I'm not sure what the fast way there is. Let's look at the map. What do we have? Okay, we got a we'll go ahead and teleport to the Aft Castle, and then we'll run from there. Alright, going to the Aft Castle on the upper decks. And I just gotta go this way. Alright, so we gotta talk to Itoan. Welcome to the Drowning Wench. What's your pleasure, sir? Oh, I want a weak L. Never in all my days. We may serve some cheap grog then the wench, but not that was watered down. Or if our usual ale is too bold for your taste, mayhaps you'd like to order from the underground menu. Shh. There's quite a lot to offer for a customer with your roguish charms. Oh, that's discreet. Was there something particular I could help you with? The trouble over that Magitech loot. 'Twas not a subtle job. The gang in question is an unusual group of former pirates calling themselves the Dainty Demolishers. They seem to be enamored of court dandy mannerisms and have a preference for seizing Garlean machinery. They're also known for conspiring with goblins. Rumors say that the Demolishers visit a beast camp in the middle of La Nocia to fence their goods. And those goods generally take the form of Imperial technology. I imagine the goblins were rather pleased to take possession of the Mark Mark 43 anti-aircraft cannon firing mechanism. If you mean to steal the device back, then your trail leads to the goblin camp in Summerford. I think I know where that is. Summerford, eh? On your way, lad. Meet me across the river from the camp, and we'll plan our next move. Sure, guy. Alright, spoke to her, so now I gotta go to Summerford, which is... There's a point. There's a teleport near there. There it is. So that's, I'll just go ahead and go here. But get it going on this. So the progression to 10 to 15 shouldn't take too long. I want to get up to 15, and then I'll switch to a different class and level that up some more. See if I can acquire any new valuable skills. Alright, we're almost there. Ooh, I gotta dismount. Work on the log a little bit. Probably not. Then it's go. Alright, what's this one? Playing your surroundings, making it possible for enemies to detect you, reduce movements. Do 50% has no effect on enemies level 10 or higher. 10 levels are higher than your own, or certain enemies with special sights cannot be executed well in combat. Okay, well, let me put these up here. These are not active attack things. Alright, so I got 530, 600 XP, 610, 680 XP from that little engagement. So let's get over here. Alright, here's the guy. Get your noggin down, Sean. I've been snilching the actions across the way over there. No sign of the demolishers, but I did see one of them. They are close on his serious right. A chance. Clout that gambler, Gobi, and Gribble that device. Okay. I lost track of which gob it was, but I'm thinking that it's that sod on the left. Just make sure you dance away from any bomb blast. Twisting and dodging in the middle of a fireball ain't exactly effective. Okay. So, I'm supposed to... I'll go back over here and target these goblins. To the one on the left. I'll just do this guy. It's a pretty easy kill. Alright. That was easy. Let's see what else we gotta do here. And that's the way, lad. There was naught for me to do but sit on my daddles and watch. So you've got the goods then? Yeah, sure, I got them. I got the firing mechanism number 43. Uh-oh, cutscene. Aye, this is the device, and no mistake in it. Let's get back to the guild, eh? We still owe them, the demolisher bastards, a million, but they'll keep for the now. Okay. Here you should be the one to deliver the prize to Jack. It was your hand that snatched it out of Goblin Paws after all. Thanks. Thanks for the credit. Captain, I say, something has perpetuated violence upon your goblin colleagues, whilst we sought but to wet our throats with fine libations. That's a dainty demolisher deckhand saying that? Oh, back there, I see them. This will not stand, Captain. Our finely filched loot has been pilfered from under our noses. Can I hear them? Blast and bother! My blood boils and bubbles at the temerity of this affront. I know not the identity of these audacious buffoons, but they shall be made to pay, and pay dearly with me, my fine fellows. Huzzah! Alright. So I'm gonna have to fight them. Pirates. Alright, let's take this back to the Rogues Guilds. Go ahead and teleports. Sprint a little, get it a little bit quicker. Okay. So I always get lost in this in Lominsa. It's not the town I started in, so not terribly familiar with it. Yeah, so let's go inside the Rogues Guild. Let's talk to Jack. You managed to grab all that firing mechanism yet, Sean? Yeah, here you go. War cutscene. Like the Association of Topless Elves. Ah, still in one piece too. You done well for your first assignment, lad. It don't look like much, but that crew put their lives on the line to cloy this here bubble. They be pleased to see it snatched back from them ruffians. Sure. We've yet done for the dainty demolishers. We yet to do for the dainty demolishers, Jack. The job ain't over. You're right, Underfoot. It ain't. You break the code, you face the consequences. Uh-oh. This is not what I expected from the inside of a convent. Oh, that's where I'm at. Inside a convent. And who might you be, says.
Your ignorance is understandable. After all, our schemes are always perfect, our heists impeccable. Shall I reveal our infamous names and drink in your delicious terror? We are deadly, dastardly, and dictionally devilish, quail before the dainty demolishers.
Captain, I say, there's the cad who misappropriated our merchandise. I concur, he is a self-same simpleton who trailed unnoticed to this very establishment. Surprise, surprise.
Now, my dear dandies, let us not be unpleasant. We should endeavor to resolve this distastefulness without resorting to insults or other less diplomatic methods. At least not yet. You there! Yes, the clean-cheeked errand boy. Be a good fellow and fetch me your superior. One of your colleagues has committed a terrible crime against us, and we shall not be leaving until the proper restitution has been paid.
Ho ho. An errand boy I am now. Now, am I? Tell me, Captain, what kind of place do you think this is then?
Oh, this place? Why, I suppose it is some manner of convent. The one-eyed doorman named it Dutiful Sisters of the Edelweiss, or some such.
And you've yet to realize your mistake. Your fate was sealed the moment you dragged your sorry corn across the threshold.
Are you threatening me, boy? I have my fellows cut out that impudent tongue. We've exhausted our reserves at dainty today, lads. Now show these fraudulent sisters how the demolishers deal with the upstarts.
Alright, time to fight. You still don't understand, do ye? Dang. There are but 3 sorts of calls with the doorman let pass. Clients, recruits,
Gold spit.
I'll kill you all. Didn't your mom teach you not to interrupt a lady when she's talking? You learn that the 3rd sort of call is a bollocks for brains mark, what marches himself right into the rogue's den.
Rogues? Oh, what's so careful? I heard tales in my pirate days, story about the merciless Reds who uphold the code. They weren't called rogues back then, though. The upright thieves they were, the knives in the shadows. You can't be them. You're just trying to scare me. Well, the captain of the dainty demolishers is not so easily cowed. To hell with you, deceptions! Huzzah! Huzzah for my fallen comrades!
Deceptions, eh? Anyone you meet can be a rogue, Captain. Even a clean-cheeked errand boy. He's still breathing. Find some rope and string him up someplace in town. And now the job's done. Quite an introduction we had there, yeah? Welcome to Lima Limsa Lominsa's ever-churning underbelly, where the thieves shed their skins and become rogues. That quest complete? Finally? Okay, so I get my reward. I'm not much for discussing the old days, but since it's come up, I might as well clear up the confusion. It was back when piracy was at its peak. The coves what protected the code were dimber dambers, and the best lads and lasses to be had from among the pirate crews. They bit back the goods, what was wrongly bitten, and came for the guilty under the cover of documents. Upright thief became the title for these coves, what dealt in sections stealing and middling. But it was only those as had cut all ties with the buccaneer's life that was accepted into the ranks. Conflict and loyalties and all that. They formed their own guild and even their own way of speaking, and what was once pirates was pirates no more. Later on, when Merib took the admiral's chair, the upright thieves agreed to abide by her laws. We became the Rogues Guild to mark a change and altered our recruiting policy to accept venturers like yourself. But although the title is different, the job remains the same. We uphold the code and preserve the underground society what spawned us. Just a year done with this assignment. Keep up the good work, Sean, and as year go far into the shadows. Alright, what do I get? I get a dagger. An upgrade dagger. I think it's the same level as one I have. You get a tunic. I already have an eye patch. Gloves, shoes. I'll take the 10 pieces. Complete. As long as we're 500 points. Dang. Weak sauce. What can I do here? Jackie has another assignment for you. I'll accept it. Or Jake, sorry. Jackie. Jack. A fine evening to you, Sean. And a fine evening it is for a spot to work, wouldn't you agree? This time around, seen some eager buccaneer scampered aboard a local merchantman and made off with a shipment of muskets. Now, seeing as it ain't lawful to cloy from a Lominsan vessel to begin with, the Yellow Jackets fell upon them daft coves afore the boats were even dry. Aye, they caught the pirates right there on the docks, but the stolen boomsticks was nowhere to be found. Fenced in a longboat deal, I'm thinking. That's when our guild was officially contracted to receive the goods, which weren't really needful since the code would have had us on the job anyway. You don't bite the purses of your fellow Lominsans and all that. And so this year's assignment, me natty lad, find out where them weapons went and bite that shipment back. Seeing as the cutters as hit that merchantman are already rotten in irons, you need to rush in there with your stabbers a stabbing. I want this job handled quick and quiet, and I've got a perfect partner to show you how it's done. Who is it? This here, the Kibi, the stray, ain't no other rogue what can match her in the arts of skulking. A pleasure. There's some problem, Vikibi. You seem a bit out of sorts. I'm bloody starving. I've had all them finger sandwiches set aside, you know. Those egg-filled tasties they make at Bismarck, but when I got back from work, it was bloody gone. Oh, that was Vikibi's. I thought it was Underfoot's. Well, yeah, just head out on the job, and I'll see if I can turn up that missing sandwich by the time you return. Alright, Jackie. Oh, one more little detail you should know about. The muskets was meant for the Yellow Jackets armory, so once all is bob, you can hand them goods to one of the coolies directly. from the coast directly. Alright, let's get a move on. We can start whenever you're ready, Sean. I've had a Coley keeping a Waddle out for alt that might help us, so I suggest you have a few words with her first. You'll find her at the Highland, posing as a fishmonger. Alright, so I got to go to the Highline, which is there, which is near the Aft Castle. Alright, so let's proceed to give them what they need. Yes, leave the guild. This might have passed if I just... This might be the last mission I do. And I'll just go out and do fates and level that way and kill creatures. Because this is taking forever. This way. Normally the missions pay a lot more XP. Doesn't seem to be the case yet. Seems to be more story than anything at this point. So the High Line, and now we gotta find somebody over here. The Fishmonger.
Hello there, sir. We carp and trap, lobster and shrimp, but I tell you, we've been looking for a special bait of fish, the long shiny kind. What's Bucker put a bloke on his arse? We don't sell that kind here, but you might be trying in foreign markets. What's that called again? The traders of Edge. They air from the South Sea Isles and are known for dealing in all types of nasty spitters and cutters. I shall warn you, these folks ain't ones for questioning the source of their merchandise. In fact, they'll seem more happy to pay for goods what came from below decks, so to speak. But if you're still keen to get your hands on those rare fish, then you'd best hurry to Edge Merchant what's visiting. Limsa is looking to load up and leave the city after long. Just how it means to transport his goods remains a mystery, though. What with the iron blades he's got nursing his operation, it makes it hard for a girl to get close enough to eyeball the competition it does. I'll be sure to keep an eye peeled on your behalf, but it might be as you can learn a little more from the folks around town. Alright. So I did that, so the kiwi is nearby. Well, up there. Just around the corner. Traders of Edge, eh? Well, if none of their merchants been staying in this city, then someone will know something to point us in the right direction. The trick is to listen without being seen. You'd be surprised on how coals cackle when they think no one else is about. We'll focus on places that see plenty of traffic. You can have the Bismarck, the ferry docks in the East Hawkers Alley. I'll try me luck at a few other spots, then meet you in front of the old guild when I'm done. Remember, keep hidden, keep quiet, and keep your waddles open. Are waddles ears or waddles eyes? I think they're eyes. So now I have to go to all these places. I'm not liking this at all. Not one bit. Alright. Which place is closest? The lower level. East Hawkers Alley. It's the lower level also. It's like it's... I don't know, man. Just go here first. This needs to be on the same level. Just go straight up that way. It's gonna take forever.
Must be this way. Yep. Alright. The Bismarck. Must be someplace in here. I'm supposed to do something. What am I supposed to do? Look around. Use hide to gather information. What's hide? Is this hide? Oh, I'm gonna do that. So now I'm hidden. How long? Oh, so it stays. Diving Dove appears to stress over some matter, approaching her while cloaked by your hide ability to attempt to eavesdrop on her grumbling. So I gotta go over there. It's grumbling and discontent. Oh, the sneer at the customer's face. Does he think I can command the skill to cook more swiftly just to meet his pressing departure schedule? I don't know how things are done in the South Seas, but here in Lominsa, folks appreciate that fine cuisine cannot be rushed. Come now, Dove. You must not speak ill of the patrons. Now, what was next on my list? Ah, another finger sandwich for the dutiful sisters. Someone there must be rather fond of eggs. Alright, so now I gotta go down a level to finish this section. Yeah, and hide, so I should be faster. Alright, so where's the next spot? Ferry Docks. And Fisherman's Guild. So I'll go to Fisherman's Guild through the crystal. Fisherman's Guild. Boom. Alright, let's do this. So I gotta use hide to gather information here as well. Probably not that guy. Oh, there's that guy. Mumbling anxiously to himself. Curse my sense of duty. Would that I had stayed at the wench for that extra pint instead of returning early. I didn't ask to see anyone being bribed, and certainly not my relief pilot. I wonder what that merchant was about. Smuggling? Most likely. Shall I report this to the Yellow Jackets? But what if I'm being watched? I could end up face down in the harbor. Yeah, you could. Alright, East Hawker's Alley. That is Hawker's Alley. Crystal. Gerulf is over there. Hi. Gerulf. And walk. And proceed. Gerulf is hawking his wares to a customer. You have quite an eye for quality, sir. We have a splendid range of produce from every corner of Eorzea. But one simply cannot visit Lominsa without sampling some of their local specialties. Would you care for some freshly squeezed La Nocine orange juice? Or perhaps our famed salt cod is more to your taste? Gerloff continues to espouse the virtues of his merchandise, but his impassioned urgings appear to have little relevance to your assignment. Unless he's talking in code of some sorts. Really? Nothing else? Okay. So let me go to Vikibi. Vikibi. And let me get out of hide. Take the crystal back to the guild. The Ethernet shard, I mean. Ethernet shard. Officially. I'm totally not doing any more of these missions after this one's completes. This one's taking forever and it's not giving me anything in XP right now. The only XP I got is from going out. I should do the hunt log. Hunt log seems to be pretty good. You might be an angel of death with daggers, Colt, but any rogue what shuns the shadows is heading for an early grave. A sneaky cove can nose about without risking a scrap or slip himself in the best position. Ambush at mark. Once they've seen you, though, your rum fun is done. Hiding is part concealment and part distraction, and you won't be disappearing on a cove what already knows you're there. Okay, am I right? I'm done prattling. What you managed to learn about our musket buying merchant friend? Slipping coin to a ferry pilot, was he? And by what you heard from that chef at the Bismarck, the trader's means to hop the twig and soon. That matches with me own findings. He's vacated his rooms at the inn, paid his dues in full. Being a merchant, we can be sure he won't be leaving without his merchandise. So here's the plan. We wait for him to stack his goods on the pier, then you ghost in and grab all them firearms. I'm hoping we can get the job done quiet and under cover of dark man's. But it never hurts to be prepared for the worst. Sounds like he's got a small army or sell swords on the payroll. Alright. I'll send word to Yellow Jackets and have him post a coal near Hawker's Alley. That way you won't have far to bolt once you've bitten the goods. The mark should be along any moment. Sean, have you got your skulking boots on? Yes, I do. I'm at about 14. Duty calls. Commence battle for Stray in the Shadows. Let's go ahead and end the video here, and then I'll start the next one at the start of this battle.